And then the second strategy is when you file your trademark application, the point that you file it, you really should be certain that there's not going to be any obstacles raised in examination. And if there are going to be obstacles raised in examination, it is going to add more and more time to that wait to get your trademark registration. So basically, when you file a trademark application, the first step is the Canadian Trademarks Office is going to examine it for compliance with Canadian trademark rules. Amongst the things that they're looking at is one, how you've described and classified your goods and services. So you want to make sure that that's correct. Two is they're going to search the trademarks register for potentially confusing trademarks. This is something that you as a brand owner can do yourself. It's publicly available to search the Canadian Trademarks Register. Or again, hire a trademark agent to do that search for you so that you know when you file your trademark application in 2 years, when the Trademarks Office examines it, they are not going to raise something as potentially confusing. Delaying your trademark application or keeping it kind of stopped in the examination stage, adding months to your trademark registration. And if there are potential obstacles that are identified in that pre-filing search done by your trademark agent or done by you, you can kind of craft your trademark application in a way that is going to try to avoid it. So those are kind of two of the potential obstacles that you could encounter that will cause delays of your trademark application. Then there's a third one that is also a fairly common one when it comes to objections that the Trademarks Office will raise in respect of your trademark, and that is that your mark is descriptive or that it's not inherently distinctive. So basically, this is based on a belief by the trademark examiner that the words of your trademark describe what it is you're selling, and so it can't function as a trademark to identify one single source. So they will look at dictionary definitions, they'll do Google searches, they'll see who else in your industry is using these words or this combination of words, and they will raise that as an objection in the examination of your trademark application. Objections like this, again, are going to cause serious delays, potential refusals of your trademark registration altogether. So if you can have a good idea before filing that you're not going to encounter any objections to your goods and services or the classification, you're not going to have any objections of confusion raised, and that your mark is going to meet the registrability criteria under the Trademarks Act, then you have a much better chance of getting a faster Canadian trademark registration, and you won't have to wait that 3 to 4 years that most people end up waiting right now.